It's time for the second of 3 F1 races in the United States this year. This one's in the Lone Star State, and it is the race of the United States. Welcome to Circuit of the Americas, the United States Grand Prix. And we'll start off the schedule for the weekend. I will give it in local time, and then for the F1 sessions in UK time, which most of these are F1 sessions. You've only got the Carrera Cup North America supporting it. If you're trying to subtract it, to get to the UK time, you add 6 hours on. So, FP1 is at 12:30 on Friday, or 6:30 UK time. Then you have the Carrera Cup practice at 2:35 local time. Sprint qualifying is at 4:30 Texas time, or 10:30 UK time. Because this is a sprint weekend, it is one of the 3 that we still have left. The other 2 being, Brazil and Qatar. Saturday will open up with Carrera Cup qualifying at 9:45 and then the F1 sprint at midday or at 6 PM UK time. Then the first Carrera Cup race is at 2:40 local, and then F1 qualifying is at 4 PM local or 10 PM UK. On the Sunday, the second Carrera Cup race opens up the action at 11 o'clock local, and then the Grand Prix starts at 2 PM local, 8 PM UK time. Despite it being a sprint weekend, scheduling wise it's pretty straightforward, isn't it? But last season's weekend could be argued to have been anything but straightforward. The sprint was pole position for Max Verstappen, then it was from Russell, Leclerc, Norris and Sainz. The winner was Verstappen from Sainz, then Norris, with Leclerc and Russell in 4th and 5th. Lewis Hamilton came up from 7th to finish 6th. For the actual Grand Prix, Lando Norris took pole position by 31 thousandths of a second from Max Verstappen, with Sainz and Leclerc filling out the second row ahead of Piastri and Russell. This is the one where Lewis Hamilton was knocked out in Q1. In the race itself, it was a Ferrari 1-2, Leclerc from Sainz, with Verstappen in 3rd, and the top 5 being rounded out by Norris and then Piastri. That would be interesting if there was a repeat of that this time around for the championship. Let alone the fact that you'd have Sainz and Williams in 2nd place. Or a Ferrari 1-2 potentially. Those would all be interesting ones to find there. Which then brings me on to the ones to watch. COTA did get a resurfacing a couple of years ago, so it could be one that would benefit the likes of Red Bull or Mercedes a bit more. And historically, they've performed quite well here. Last year, in the Grand Prix, Russell started in the pit lane. He finished 6th. Sergio Perez finished 7th last year. He started 9th. Verstappen performed well in both the race and the sprint. And this was a good one for Ferrari as well, so they shouldn't have done too much of a step back. It's more about who's done a step forward. And whilst McLaren can be a good all-rounder, things like maximising drag efficiency, especially for straight line speed, have not been the name of the game for them. It's been about the consistency, the dependability, and this track can have some of that, but can also have some elements like the back straight that are very peaky. So I wouldn't be surprised if there are some sectors that go more towards the Red Bull, some that go towards the Ferrari, some that go towards the Mercedes, and McLaren ends up just being like second best in each of those areas. But either way, those are my thoughts, those are my comments, those are my predictions. Thank you so much for watching and joining, folks, and for listening to me talk. I'm aware that I still don't feel 100% or sound 100%, but I've been able to sit down and record this video in my more traditional sense. So, till next time, it's bye-bye for now.